My name is Rabbi Dovid Feldman, D-O-V-I-D, last name is Feldman, F as in Frank, E-L-D-M-A-N, with Neture Karte International, Jews United Against Zionism, www.m as in Nancy, K, Canada.ca. I happen to be from New York. I came here to spend this weekend in support of Gaza. My colleagues here, our Jewish group here is from Montreal, one of the chapters of our international movement. This is a Orthodox Jewish anti-Zionist movement who is around not only since 1948, but before I was born, the 1930s, when the philosophy of Zionism first came into Palestine. All Jewish leaders, with a very small exception, were totally opposed to the philosophy of Zionism, to this invention of the state of Israel, a Jewish sovereign homeland. According to Jewish belief, we believe that Jews were placed in exile by divine decree about 2,000 years ago by the destruction of the Second Temple. We have to be forbidden to create a state of our own, even without oppressing anyone, even if this would be in accordance with the will of everyone. But since this happened in Palestine and oppressed an entire people, this is simply a violation of many other concepts within Judaism. Thou should not kill, thou should not steal. The philosophy of Zionism from beginning to end is an entire violation against Jewish people. Now, when we see the tragedies we experience now, these days in Gaza, or if we go back even several years in Gaza, or decades in Palestine, this is painful. This is painful to every human person who should have sympathy, compassion to a people, not only an individual, an entire people who are suffering under this intimidation, under this occupation. This is bad, this is a crime, this is a violation against everything, not from now, but from the very beginning. When we see this terrible conflict between our peoples, I would say, the Jewish people and the Palestinian people today, unfortunately, believe the propaganda of Zionism that we hated each other since already for centuries. People believe that because we have a difference in religion, this is a reason for conflict. And why do they do this propaganda? Because they should have believe that there is no solution other than power, force, which is so totally false and so totally wrong. We have a history which is unfortunately forgotten nowadays. Jews and Muslims lived in Palestine and in other Muslim countries prior to the 1920s, prior to the invention of Zionism. We have still people today that would either remember or at least have stories from their parents who remember the beautiful coexistence that existed, even in certain places, in certain times, even after the 1920s and the 1930s. Why was this destroyed? When was this destroyed? By whom was this destroyed? This was simply destroyed by this political, illegitimate movement who came into Palestine to oppress others and to gain support over others. This is wrong from the very beginning. This is not Judaism. This is not the Jewish people. The state of Israel, as one of our banners say, does not represent all Jews, and certainly does not represent the Jewish religion. Jewish teaching teach us compassion, peace, brotherhood, not to fight others and not to rebel against any nation. And we are here to say that this is totally wrong, this is totally painful, and we hope that once, hopefully soon, that this illegitimate regime will be put aside, this cause will be understood, realized what is causing all this conflict, and this will be dismantled, hopefully this without suffering of anyone. We would be able to merit to see the beautiful coexistence that did exist in the past, that this should be the case in the future. We feel it's tremendously important as human beings, seeing these terrible images and these terrible happenings which is happening. Every individual human being with a human soul, with a human heart, should do whatever they can to save, to solve, to alleviate the suffering of these people. But as Jewish people, I say, and we say, that since this is supposedly being done in our name,
name, we feel even more obligation to come out, to condemn, and to do whatever we can to stop this as soon as we can.